welcome back to Flash Fridays. In the last episode, we ended up, we reintroduced Flash Fridays again, but in today's episode, we head into a new Flash Friday. The game is called No One Has to Die. The storyline goes as, you are basically a visitor. Well, actually, let me head right into the story itself, since it gets to be explained right here now. It is basically a strategy game, where they have links to a mystery. I've played only a little bit of it, and it caught my eye. I've only went down to the left side to figure out a percentage of the story. Now I'm curious about what happens if I head to the right. So we head right into the story. Urgent. The Phoenix Corp headquarters security has been compromised. All personnel, evacuate immediately. Tempest engaged. Security room locked. Emergency services contacted. ETA 3 hours, 17 minutes. Visitors has logged onto the Phoenix Corporation communication network. Hello? Is anyone there? What the hell's going on here? Christina has logged on to the Phoenix Corporation communication network. There's a fire! Everyone evacuate the building! Steven has logged on to the Phoenix Corporation communication network. Oh, it's you, Chris. This is pretty bad. I can smell the smoke from here. Steve, why are you still here? I thought you'd gone home. I was working back late. Why do you care? Troy has logged on to the Phoenix Corporation communication network. Leo, whatever, has logged on to the Phoenix Corporation communication network. This is the CEO of the Phoenix Corporation. Tell everyone in the facility to evacuate the building. Security staff report in immediately. The security and staff are dead. I found them lying dead in the control room. Then I saw a warning on the screen about a fire, so I logged in. What happened to them? I killed them, and I lit the fire. He's lying. Who the hell are you? Is this a joke? There's no point at, shit, I messed up the voices. Anyways, whatever. There's no time for this now. Visitor, if you come to control room, then you'll have the coordinate us in escaping. You'll need one of the security codes. Security codes? The code is RFTS. Wait a minute. What? Is this some kind of game to you? Security code confirmed. Security system online. Begin scan. Floor B3. It worked. Now you have a very difficult choice coming up, I'm afraid. Calculation complete. Fire on floor B3. One casualty. Unavoidable. Yeah. Casualties: Troy and Steve. What does that mean? Our visitors going to have to choose between keeping me or Steve alive. I trust this won't be a hard decision. Kill that asshole! I'm not dying for him! My job here is done. I'm ready to die. The fire is growing. Visitor, you'll be the lead through how the security system works. Hurry up! Please enter your security system and orders immediately. The chat system has been locked until your decision is made. Alright, quick explanation of at least what this game is, really. It's basically a strategy. You are given a few choices in this game. But the one thing that has caught my eye in this game is that there's possible other scenarios, but it is also a mystery. So you need to at least strategize on who you want to keep alive. So always keep, always keep your A game. So, without further ado, you have the choice to, Because in this, in the beginning portion, you are given the basic tutorials of who you wish to actually legitimately die. Based off of who dies will actually affect the storyline and, leads closer and closer to solving the one truth within all these lies. So, without further ado, turn on. Each time you at least complete your strategy, you wait a turn. Bit by bit of each turn, you need to at least make sure to think smart. And depending on how many casualties there are needed to be sacrificed, will affect the storyline. So we head right head right after it. I already finished the left side whenever we saved Steve. So let's see what happens after we accidentally get him killed. The fire has been contained. Casualties, Steve. Why? Why save me? My thoughts exactly. Why did you leave Steve to die? I could only save one of them, and Troy knew the security code. He's the reason I could save anyone. We need to know what else he knows. You're like, now we're thinking. I'm not going to do anything to save anyone from here on in. Tell me now, how did you know the security codes? Visitor, check the bodies of the two security guards. This better not be a trick. Just do it. Fine. Well, that explains that. What did you find? One of the guards was holding a blue file with the security code Troy told us before written in it. They were? The blue file. Those contain security codes. Each one allows you to lock another fire door. I found the code when I killed them. I thought I'd give you a fighting chance, so I told you the code. You're welcome. Why did you do this? And instead of asking all these questions, why don't you look for a way out? The main room's completely blocked by rubble. Rubble is why. There should be a staircase in the room near both of you. Huh, this guy. I went the opposite direction and I ended up finding one little bit of truth. Well, 2 bits that seemed very important. But for some reason, this guy, Troy, I need to solve out this case. I mean, so this might mean I might actually continue this for the next Flash Friday. Well, or consider it a Let's Play. Because this game did catch my eye whenever I first tried it out. I do like the gameplay of the decision making. It's very simplistic and it just allows you to think for a little bit. You're right. I'm heading up now. Fine, me too. Wow, really? Oh, so while we're here, Loie, could you tell me what the hell is that company, this company is set up to do? Don't waste your breath. He's not going to tell you anything. Well, maybe you'd like to explain it then. There's nothing to explain. That's a lie. You know it. You both work here. Shouldn't you know the company does? What the company does? You'd think the company mostly buys and sells things in bulk, but there's some dark going on underneath all of that. Like what? Begin scan of floor B2. Candidates Christina and Troy. Huh? Don't worry, just yet. Why would you say such say anything? Christina. That's a nice name. It's your mother's, correct? What the hell? This guy knows all this information. What? How could you know that? Answer me. Tell me right now. God damn it! Calculation complete. Fire on floor B2. One casualty unavoidable. Candidates Christina and Troy. What the hell? How could you know that? How could you know the code? How could you know one of us is going to die? I told you, I lit the fire. I'm behind all this. I know everything. No, that's not that answer's not good enough. Could we do this later? There's no later. Tell me now. I'm not going to tell anyone anything. Just let me die. Please enter the security court orders immediately. The chat system has been locked until your decision is made. Shit. This is the possibly most annoying decision ever. I have to make a choice here. I have to make this guy. There's there's 3 choices in this scenario. Oh, actually no, 2 actually. I need to keep Troy. I need to keep Troy alive. So, shit. This is bad. Shit. No, damn it. Worst case scenario, I can't save her. Damn it. I wish I could do something. but she's going to die no matter what. Damn it. I wish I could have saved her, but I couldn't. Fire has been contained. Casualty, Christina. Not again. You don't sound too happy for someone who's lucky to be alive. Visitor, tell me what would it take to get you to kill me? You can't ask someone something like that. You're mad! I've killed these people. Of course, I'm goddamn mad. Begin scan. Floor B1. You're going to have to choose between saving me or Leonie soon. Promise me you'll save Leonie. But how do you know that? It doesn't matter. All that matters is I'm a monster and I don't deserve to live. It does matter. Of course it matters. I want to know, dude. Tell me why you did this. There's not enough time. Besides, you won't believe me. You never believe me until it's too late. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Calculation complete. Fire on floor 1B. One casualty, unavoidable. Leonie or Troy? It doesn't matter. Just save Leonie. I must concur. Please spare me. Shut up. I know what's going on. If I give you answers, will you let me die? If you save me, I'll tell you things Troy doesn't know. I'll tell you what we really do here. Troy, tell me. Then you can die. Okay, but I'll have to be quick. The truth is, I've been here before. What is that supposed to mean? Please enter your security code immediately. The chat system hasn't unlocked until your decision is made. Shit. I need to save him to figure out the truth. So the only way is to sacrifice him. He needs to die. I need to know the truth that what's Troy telling me is the truth or not. One, two, three, 4, 5. I need to find out. He knows something. Oh wait, I forgot to turn that off. Troy needs to tell me now. Fire contained. Casualties, Leonie. So this is how it goes, is it? I don't know how much longer I can do this. What are you talking about? What are you saying before that chat cuts out? While we were at it, how do you know everything? Why did you lit the fire? There's nothing I can do now. I may as well tell you what I know. Begin scan ground floor. First things first, the reason I lit the fire. I didn't. What? That makes no sense. I don't know who really did it, though I don't know who killed the security guards either. While we're at it, I have no idea what they do here in this company. You're full of crap. How do you know all this stuff then? How'd you know the security code? No fire detected. You're probably not going to believe this. No, I know you're not going to believe this. I knew the security code because I heard you read it out. You know what? You know that makes no sense. You told me it before I ever read it. This time I did. This time? What the hell do you mean this time? I've been here before. I've been here 5 times before. The first time, I was in my office working when suddenly the fire alarm went off, and I went to the chat to find out what was happening, and Leonie explained to you would need a security code to save anyone. We're all scribbled around looking for the blue file before you finally found one. That's when I found out the code. Then you had to make the decision. Steve died, Christina died, Loie died. I was the only one left. I had to keep going. I found a room called the Tempest Entrance. Wait, what? I went inside and there was a bright light and suddenly, well, you won't believe this bit. Suddenly, I was back here before the fire sitting in my office. What? I don't know how, but I traveled through time. I was glad to hear that you're all alive, but none of you remember what had happened. You all thought I was insane. I was about to have an accent with it. But just like this time, because I knew the code, you thought I could save everyone. So once again, Steve died, Christina died, and Leonie. I got to the end and back to Tempest entrance, and it happened again. And again, and again. 5 times it's happened. That's a lot to take in. I'm not sure I believe you. If that's true, why did you say you were the arsonist? Because I want to die. 5 times now, I've watched them all die. Just so I can live. And for what? So I can go back and watch them die again? I want you to think I was evil. Who would save a murderer over an innocent life? Me, apparently. None of my plans save the others have worked. No one, I'm just tired. So what now? I've checked everywhere. All the doors are locked, just like last time. I have no choice. I have to go back to the start. Wait! You don't have to! The fire is contained now! If you just wait there, someone will come to find you. No. I can't let the loop end. I can't let the loop end until someone else survives. I've been through too much. I'm ready to die. Whoever makes it out of this building should want to live. But if you go back, what happens to me? What happens to this world once you go? I have no idea. Does that mean there are now 5 worlds out there in space or time or whatever, where you just disappear and everyone else is dead? When you put it like that, I guess you're right. But how is that possible? My guess is good as yours. I'm outside the Tempest entrance now. This is it. I guess so. I'll see you again soon. Just, you won't see me. I still can't wrap my head around this all. Goodbye. Goodbye. Troy has disconnected. Reason, signal lost. Visitor has disconnected. The Troy ending. So, technically, no matter what, everyone reaches the same conclusion, where this supposed Tempest entrance repeats time to that exact point. That makes no sense, though. Who would create time travel in that situation? Huh. I'm actually gonna at least do a little bit more before I actually try to go in a little deeper in the story. Trying to think. I think I screwed up again. Shit. Too many casualties. Simulation restarted. Shit. Shit. Trying to figure out how I can get that bastard to die. Too many. Shit. Can't believe. Okay, this game is just annoying. Ugh. There's no way to at least stop it, though. That's the thing. It repeats the same situation, though. I need to find a way to at least save the girl, at least. What happens if the alternative, if he dies only? And that should knock out the fire. Good. It's still weird, though. The fire has been continued. Well, I guess he finally got what he wanted. Good, that man was a maniac. He cost my company millions already. He had killed 4 people. It'd be 6 if you don't get out of here soon. Alright, I found the stairs. Me too. Does this mean, it didn't mean so, callous before. It was the will of severely impacted our operations. Don't you think that might have been the point? What do you mean by that? Troy probably wanted to stop, Phoenix from doing whatever messed up things you were doing here. I suppose that makes sense. No, impossible. Our business here strictly is confidential. Does that sound like a slip of the tongue to you, visitor? Calculation complete. Fire on floor B1, 2 casualties unavoidable. Christina and Leoi. 2 casualties unavoidable? No. So neither of us is going to live? I'm afraid not. I guess that's the fairest, isn't it? What? Well, why would we deserve to live when Steven and Troy had to die? Because Troy was a murderer. And what about Steve? Well, either way, goodbye. 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 Please enter the security corridors immediately. The chat system has been locked until your decision is made. Seriously, this is like a tearjerker. You can't really avoid this entire situation no matter what. Eh. There's no way to save either of them. It sucks. No matter what, that's a bad end, and that's annoying because there has been bad endings, but that one's just like that just pisses me off. I can't like. And then this last one here. Let's see what happens if I save Leoi. Actually, wait, no. Ah, shit. And he's been saved. Let's see how this bastard reacts since he's the, That's pretty much it. I killed a supposed murderer. Casualty's been contained. Fire has been contained. Casualty, Troy. Ah, excellent. You've made the right decision. I'm not sure there was a right decision now that you made a promise. Very well. A deal's a deal. What do you want to know? Begin scan ground floor. I want to know what Christina was talking about. What's going on in this company? Christina herself has no idea what we do here. She was right about one thing, though. Here at the Phoenix Corporation, we buy and sell large stocks of cheap products just to keep the books looking busy in its front. Our true interest here is time travel. Time travel? That is indeed what I said. Then what do you expect me to believe that? And you expect me to believe it? Yeah. I don't care what you believe. You asked for the truth, and here it is. Now you'll let me continue. We, in fact, have fully functional time machines in this facility. But the time machine we have constructed doesn't quite work like the ones you might see in the movies. As in, it does nothing because time travel isn't real. If you're going to listen, if you're not going to listen, I don't see why you bother saving me. No, our time travel doesn't affect physical objects. Well, that doesn't sound very useful. What can it do? No fire detected. It can carry a person's consciousness through time. Consciousness? Their thoughts, their personality, and their likes and dislikes, their experience and their memories. Our machine can carry those things through time. You know, I don't believe a word of this. It's your own loss. So, if I was to hop in this machine and go an hour into the future, what would actually happen? Your consciousness would leave your body, and then effectively you would die. Die? At first then, after an hour, your consciousness would re-enter your body and you would come back to life, not even realizing an hour had passed. That's impossible! We've done it successfully. People, birds, dogs, anything with a brain can travel in our machine. But what use is that sort of time travel? Your body would start to decompose if you went forward more than a few hours. That is true. We're still experimenting with methods of preserving the body that would allow the consciousness to re-enter the re-entered it. Currently, freezing them seems promising. But this is not where our true interest lies. If a person travels forward through time, they can visit distant eras and the like. But they can still only live for 80 years. Their body their body decays. But what if one can travel backwards? You mean back when they were younger? Exactly. They would retain their memories and experiences gained over a time, but they would have a younger body unless they were in an accident and died instantly. They could live forever. Whoa. Yes, with our machine, no one has to die. But, that would be huge, but does it work? We believe so. What's that supposed to mean? Our test traveling forward has gone exactly as to plan. However, in our testing, things didn't work quite so well going backwards. What happened? Our human test subject entered the machine. We achieved it. Her consciousness left her body and unfortunately, it never came back. She died. That's terrible. What went wrong? We had dedicated every resource we have available to discover the cause of this problem. And you haven't worked it out? We think the machine may have worked. What? Then how could you say when someone died? It's an incredibly incapable concept, but I will explain it to you. Incredibly complicated concept, whatever. First, though, you have to do something for me. You have to enter the code to unlock the access room on the ground floor. I'm in the Tempest room. Come meet me here. But why? Why can't you tell me now? Leone disconnected. Reason, signal lost. Leone, where'd you go? I guess I have no choice now. I have to go find you. Visitor has disconnected. Leone end. See, now I have to at least go through and finish this game. Because I already played the left side. This game it's catching my interest. The storyline is just something that makes me want to keep going forward in the game. I know that there's some that would consider this boring, but for me, as an honest to good fan of this storyline, it catches my eye so hard. Hard. Switch. Save Steve. Wait, no. Lock the door. Move forward. Hit the switch. Activate the water. The fire spreads out. Turn off the water. Have him go back for no apparent reason. And kill Troy. But at least it's starting to make sense now for at least each and every bit. Casualty, the fire has been contained. Casualty, Troy. Whew, that was tense for a bit. Glad that's over. How can you talk like that when someone just died? He had this coming. He tried to kill us. Really? I'm pretty sure he saved you. Not his best decision. Oh, haha. So you two know each other? Yep. Me and Steve had the misfortune of working together for the last few years. Tell me about it. Chris, don't you wish you've gotten to work in Troy's department instead? Shouldn't you two be looking for a way out? We're not all old like you. We can walk and type, thank you very much. The main hallway is completely destroyed by the fire. I can't get through. I'm having the same problem. I found the staircase up to the next floor though. Oh, same here. There's one here too. Shall we head up? Sure, why not? Okay, I'm heading up now. Begin scan, floor 2B. Man, this game is just... Oh my god, I don't want to quit anymore. I know this... I usually have my Flash Fridays... Well, depending on how long I'm going to be playing this game is... My Flash Fridays are usually short, but I'm at least going to consider this one to be a long one, because it's cool. Our visitor's being very quiet. What's your story? Me? I don't work here. I was just making a delivery. A delivery? Let me guess. Tires? Pop-up books? No, stationery. Those were some strange guesses, though. What exactly do you do here? You know, that's a great question. What do we do here, Leone? I know you got the message. I know you got that message, Leone. Forget it. I wasn't expecting an answer anyways. To be honest, no one really knows the Phoenix Corporation actually does. The company buys random items, toilet seats, guitars, you name it, in bulk and sell it all off for the next to no profit. We're all almost certain it's a front. But it pays well, so we stay here. Well, Christina works here because nowhere else wants her. But that's different. How about you shut up while I ask Leone a serious question? I want to know about the cockatiels. Cockadees. Okay, a bunch of birds, whatever, fuck it. Fuck it, I mean. Oh, the cockatiel. Teal story, whatever. Cockatoo. I'm gonna say cockatoo. The cockatoo story. For nearly a year, we'd be constantly getting in the shipment of live cockatiels by thousands. God knows how many birds they brought. But the cockatiels never seen again. No one knows what was done. It's an animal rights issue. Whoa, that is weird. What's going on with Leone? We're buying cockatiels looking for a phoenix. Looking for a phoenix? I don't get it. You don't have to get it. But that didn't even answer the question. Has anyone found anything interesting on the second floor? Nope. Nothing much here. Most of the buildings is reserved for storage. Shouldn't you guys all know your way around this building? Our access to the rooms here are very limited. What would be on your request, wouldn't it, Leone? Truth be told, I rarely visit myself. I know the facilities this building contains, but I know very little about its layout. Really? A CEO not even knowing his own setup. Wow, that's pretty weak. That's right, it's been a notice for weeks that you were coming today. Was today something special? It was a deal with some financial business, nothing that could have encouraged arson. Calculation complete. Fire on floor B2, one casualty unavoidable. Leone, Steve. God damn it, not again! Either Leone or Steve is going to die. As CEO of this corporation, I must request that you save me. Don't you dare! Please save Steve. I don't know why this fire was started, but you can be sure Leone is responsible in some way. But Steve's done nothing wrong. It's greater to hear you sticking up for me once, Chris. Let me try and title. Sorry. It's great that I hear you sticking up for me once, Chris. But our visitors already saved me once. If there is a choice that what they do this time around, visitor, my life is in your hands. Make the right decision. Save me, and you'll be compensated. This isn't about money, you asshole. Shut up, both of you. It's getting hot in here. This is up to our visitor. Please enter your security code orders immediately. The chat system has been locked until your decision is made. See, the storyline is just basically the what you fix situation. Lock up Christina because she's not in this entire situation at all. Activate the water. 1, 2. See, we have the choice of saving Leonie or having Chris get killed. So, this is a hard decision, actually. You know what? Let's save Steve. Leonie is a dickhead to begin with. Oh, I'll compensate you. Get the fuck out of here. And everyone was saved except for Leonie. The fire has been contained. Casualties, Leonie. Leo. Good. Now who's being insensitive? That was the head of our company, Chris. And you chose me over him, visitor? Don't ask me to explain my choices. It makes me sick thinking about what I just had to do. How do you think I feel? I didn't get a choice. If I wanted to die to save Leonie? I mean, what if I wanted to die to save Leonie? Whatever. As if you would ever sacrifice yourself for anyone. And you would? No, but at least I'm upfront about it. Oh, I found a set of stairs. I'm going to head up now. Head up. Ugh. I'm already up on the next floor. I just didn't bother saying anything about it. Wow. Be a bitch, Christina. That's a great story. Begin scan. Floor B1. Do you think we get paid for overtime for this crap? I don't know. It barely matters. Time and a half of what it makes is still next to nothing. Maybe. Troy set the fire because he was angry about all the wage cuts recently. God, do you have any clue? Wait until we get out of here before you start making jokes about the deceased. Hey, I could be right. For all you know, the guy was whack. The guy was whack. It wouldn't make much to set him off. Whatever. No, just stop. I mean it. Seriously, children, shut the hell up. Ugh. You know, speaking of the deceased, I've been so wrapped up in working with you guys, I almost forgot I'm in a room of 2 dead bodies. Let's try to make the sense here. Dear fuck people, I have a dead body here, so you guys need to shut the hell up. Whoa, I forgot it too. That's awful. What can you find out about them? I guess I should probably search them, huh? I really don't want to, want to though. Good luck. You must have a stronger stomach than me. Okay, I'll go look now. Back. I found a blue file in one of them. Really? What does it say? It's a security code, the one that Troy gave us. Wait, really? Why are you surprised, Chris? It would explain how Troy could tell us the code. Why would he give us the code anyway? What does he get out of it? I don't get it either. Why shoot 2 people, set the building on fire, and then try to play the hero? It makes no sense to me. Why do you ask him? Oh, whoops. No, it's not funny. Hey, simple mistake. Chris? Chris! You sure managed to get yourself ignored a lot. I wasn't that fussed on talking to her anyway. You too. Calculation complete. Fire on floor B1. 1 casualty unavoidable. No. Casualties. Christina, Steve. No! Chris. I thought I was going to make it. There was only 1 more floor to the ground level. You're getting out of here, Chris. There's no way I'm letting you die. Don't you dare. Don't you even think about it. You're not sacrificing yourself for me. Chris. You know I don't mean any of the shit I say, right? Of course I do. I'm not an idiot. You don't need to die to prove that. Good. Then I'm ready. Steve, no. You don't deserve to die. No one deserves to die, Chris. Especially not you. You're not going to ignore me. Now, are you? I just don't know what to say. How about goodbye? Whatever happens, this is the last time we'll ever talk to each other. This isn't how I wanted things to go. Do you think I want to die? You don't understand. I'm sorry, you two. If I don't do something now, you'll both die. It's alright. I'm ready now. It'll be like a barbecue. Shut up! You're not going to die, is he, visitor? Our visitor knows what they're doing. They'll save you. Visitor, promise me you'll save him. Promise me. About that, interruption. Urgent. Please enter your security system orders immediately. The chat system has been locked until your decision is made. To respect a man's request, I will at least abide by it. To not allow the woman he loves to die. Oh. And this is how he ends, huh? A man to die as he is, a real man for his own love. Now let's find out the last Christina's ending. Fire has been contained. Casualties, Steve. No. I'm so sorry. No, it's not fair. Why would you save me? I had to listen to one of you. You don't understand. He never hurt anyone. Neither did you. Yes, I did. Troy, Leone, and Steve, they all died because of me. The security guards, too. The visitor, this is all my fault. I lit the fire. No, you didn't. Troy did. No, he didn't. I don't know what his deal is. I set the fire, then I killed the guards before I could do anything about it from the start. It was all me. Christina, it really wasn't really you. It was Troy. If it was Troy, why was he trying to save us all? I don't know. No one does. This isn't how it was meant to go. Steve wasn't meant to be here. The building was meant to be nearly empty. Let's say you did it. What was your motive? I wanted to stop what was going on in this building forever. I wanted to kill Leone before he ruined everyone else's life too. What did Leone do? Him and his company, they killed my mother. What? My mother used to work at this company. She had the same name as me. She never told me much about what they did here. She always just said experiments. Well, one day she went to work and never came back. We ordered a search, but no one could find her. It was a week before we got a call from the Phoenix Corporation. They told us that they were so sorry, and that Mum had died in an experiment. Sorry my ass. They still wouldn't tell us what happened. And then when they sent her body, they sent back her body with her brain cut out. They cut her brain out so they could experiment on it. They killed my mother so they could look at her brain. Christina, I'm sorry. I couldn't let them get away with doing anything like that ever again. So I started working here at the company. They knew who I was, but I think they gave me a job to shut me up. Since then, I spent God knows how long trying to find out what they did to my mother, but I haven't gotten anywhere. When I read the notes that Louis was going to be visiting today, I knew I had to do something. But I thought I had to work out the timing perfectly. Steve wasn't meant to be working overtime. And now, he's dead. I killed him. I killed all of them. I don't know what to say. Don't say anything. Nothing's going to help. I'll keep moving through the building, and when I get out, I'll be arrested, and I'll finally get what I deserve. Okay. Alright, I'm on the ground floor now. Begin scan, ground floor. To be honest, I still have no idea where I am. Most of the buildings is off limits normally. We take elevators down to our workplaces on the floor, on floor B3, and we never see the rest of the building. What a weird way to do things. It makes sense when you remember when they're trying to hide the skeletons in their closet. But there's a blue file on the desk in here. It looks like like the one you found on the security guard. You mean the one you killed? Another one? What's the point of that? It has a different code on it. Maybe it's... Oh, excuse me. Maybe this is what would let you lock lock more fire doors at the time. Yeah. But if I had that earlier, I don't even want to think about this. I'm going to keep moving. No fire detected. Hold on a sec. There's a big metal door I need to open. All right. Okay, I'm through now. There's a sign here that says Tempest Entrance. What's that? No clue. There's a door there. Door here, though. It looks kind of strange. I'm going to go through it. Sure, just tell me what you find. Christina has disconnected. Reason signal lost. What? No. We were so close. Why would it drop now? Christina! Christina, I'm coming to find you. Each and every one leads to the time-traveling door. We only found one truth thanks to Troy. We're going to solve this to the end. This Flash Friday is going to be serious. Yeah! The Christina end. You must explore all possibilities to find the truth. Let's try... Pretty much, I already played to this part. The alternate ending is they basically die in the fire whenever Leone and... I'm just gonna, like, take care of it now so it solves the problem. Just gonna get him killed real quickly so that we can at least solve the mystery. Take care of all the certain scenarios. And done. Because we want to at least see all the alternative situations, alternative possibilities that could happen. Casualty Steve. You made the right decision. I'll make sure you won't regret it. I'm sorry, Christina. I could only save one of them. Christina? Okay, that's right. That's alright. I don't expect you to talk to me after what I've done. How are you going to get out of here, here with one of us not playing along? I'm sure she's still trying to get out of here. She just has a lot to deal with at the moment, yeah. Well, either way, I found the stairs. Beginning scan of floor B1. Christina, just so you know, I understand this must be awful for you. I'm really sorry. Don't beat yourself up about it. You did the right thing. Calculation complete. Fire on B1. 2 casualties unavoidable. Christina and Leoli. 2 casualties unavoidable? No, that means we're both going to die. It's over. We've reached our ends. No, you can't both die. There's no option. I'm afraid this is it. Good. I'd rather die than live in the world with people like you two. Christina, Leoli, I'm sorry I let you guys down. It's alright. There's nothing you could have done. You could have saved Steve instead of you. Now's not the time to squabble. Goodbye, both of you. Just because you're about to die doesn't mean you're a saint. I hope you both burn in hell. Christina, don't do this. Don't waste your final moments like this. Give me a reason why I shouldn't. Urgent. Please enter your security system orders immediately. The chat system has been locked until your decision is made. Shit! See, this game plays with your emotions. Ugh. No matter what we do, we're fucked. That's basically the bad ending. We want to clear up the alternative bad endings, but it seems no matter what, Leone and Christina both need to die to at least have the bad ending. Seems weird though. But last but not least, the final case. If Christina sacrifices herself. I'm sorry, Steve. I hate to do that to, like, Steve. Because he was trying to be a funny guy. And he liked Christina, so... Fire has been contained. Casualty, Christina. I'm so sorry. I don't want to hear it. If you're sorry, you would have listened to me. I made a decision. I don't expect you to be happy with what I've done. Just shut up. This is all a trick. This is a nightmare. Are you still there, aren't you, Chris? If you're still there, send me a message. You're just ignoring me again, right? Steve, I understand this must be impossible for you right now. But you need to keep moving. What the hell is the point of that? Christina just died for you. If you don't get out of there, get out of here, she'll just die for nothing. Sure. I'm just gonna get out of here, and it's going to turn out this is all some sick joke, and Chris will be waiting for me outside alive. I mean, how do I even know it was Chris who was writing those messages, right? Okay, I'm ready. I'm heading up to the ground level now. I can't wait to see her again. Begin scan ground floor. Alright, just a little further. Oh, there's a desk here with one of those blue files you were talking about on top of it. It's another security code. Another one? But what for? I guess what this is, you can control more fire doors at the time. Not a lot of use now. Steve, are you still there? Steve? I knew it! I told you! Told me what? She's alive. Chris is alive. What? What's going on? No fire detected. So there was a file next to one of those security codes. When I saw it, I knew I had to read it. It was titled The Phoenix Experiment. The one with the cockatiels? Just let me explain so you don't get a lot of it. So I don't get a lot of it, but here's what I understood. So the Phoenix Port had an experiment planned where they were going to buy lots of cockatiels and teach them to say a phrase. But every time they had enough birds for experiment, they would just randomly decide to increase their sample size. All in all, they bought around 6 million cockatiels. They stopped buying them the day something weird happened. One of the cockatiels they bought already knew the phrase that they were going to teach it. Weird. Maybe whoever sold it to them knew that what was going on and tired to mess with the experiment. Let me finish. So they tagged the special cockatiel and already knew the phrase. That already knew the phrase, and it taught the phrase to all the other cockatiels. But the experiment didn't end there. They ran each and every one of the cockatiels through some kind of machine. It was the worst than Chris had thought. They all died, all of them except one, the bird that they had marked. The one that already knew the phrase was fine. What? What sort of machine works like that? I have no idea. The paper talks very little about the machine itself, and what it does say I don't understand. Bizarre, but how does it tell you Christine is alive? I'm sorry. I'm all over the place right now. So here's the thing. The phrase that the birds were taught, it was Christina's alive. Christina lives. Steve, are you sure you're feeling all right? I mean it. That's what it says. You can see it yourself when whenever I show Chris. But even if it's true, we still have no idea what the phrase means. What do you mean? Christina lives. I mean, she's alive. But we don't understand anything about the experiment. Could it mean anything? Steve? Come on, you need to keep in contact. Sorry, no time to type. I gotta find a way out so I can find Chris. See you soon. No, keep talking. Steve, come on. Steve disconnect. Reason signal lost. Steve, what the hell have you done? I'm coming to find you. Visitor has disconnected. Steven. Shit. The end is near. The final timeline has appeared. Okay. I'm ready. What? Sure? Phoenix Corporation security has been compromised. All personnel evacuate immediately. Engage security room locked. Emergency services contacted. ETA 3 hours 17 minutes. Visitors logged onto Phoenix Communications Network. Leone, what the hell is going on here? I went to the Tempest room like you told me to, and now I'm back here in the control room. Wait. Christina has logged onto the Phoenix Communications Network. What? How did I end up here? Steven has logged onto the Phoenix Corporation Communication Network. Chris, you're alive! I knew you were alive! Steve, I thought you were dead. Me? Troy has logged onto the Phoenix Corporation Communications Network. You guys, you remember. You finally remember. Troy, this is all part of some trick of yours, isn't it? No, I have no idea what's going on. You think I'm going to believe that after you lit this fire? I didn't light the fire. You don't just get to change your story now. Steve, he's telling the truth. What do you mean? Leone has logged onto the Phoenix Corporation Communications Network. Amazing! I knew this would happen sometime, somewhere, but I never thought I'd be the one to witness it. You know what's going on here. Yes, but for now, there are some more pressing matters. Does anyone here have one of the security codes? I already told you mine last time. RFTS. But did anyone find any new ones? Oh, I found a blue file which said IRHH in it. I found one which said SOEE. Perfect, visitor. I confess that just before I cut out the last time we spoke, I found a file containing the code EMAS. Now quickly, enter all the codes. Alright. Security confirmed. Security system online. Begin scan floor B3. 4 codes received. Full access granted. Full access? You can now lock 4 fire doors at the time instead of just 1. Leone, tell us what the hell's going on here already. Why is everyone alive again? There's no way I would have enough time for that now. Calculation complete. Fire on floor B3. No casualties expected. No casualties expected? No one has to die? Yes, now have the security codes. We're all safe. Let's get out of here then. Urgent, please enter security system orders immediately. The chat system has unlocked until your decision is made. Alright. I trust you, Leone. If that's true, then no one has to die in this situation. Everyone gets to live. Phew. Fire has been contained. Fantastic! We're all still alive. Great, but you still owe us all an explanation. How is everyone alive again? How did I end up back where I was when the fire started? Why aren't these rooms fire damaged anymore? Begin scan of floor B2. Visitor, do you remember what I told you before? Yeah, you invented a time machine. Impossible! Well, it was a bit different to a time machine, but I guess it carries your thoughts and memories through the time instead of your body. Correct so far. It works forward. It works going forward, but it's going backwards. Calculation complete. Going backwards, you kill someone, they never return to their body. Fire on floor B2. No casualties expected. That story is as I told it. The person you murdered was my mother, you asshole. What? Your mother died of a brain... Your mother died of a brain tumor. You told me so. That was a lie. Leone killed my mother to test some impossible time travel bullshit. So I lit the fire and I lit it to kill Leone and wreck his corporation before they ruin any more lives. Chris, I don't believe it. I had expected much, Christina. Your mother is not dead. What do you mean by that? I've seen her body. You took her brain. Please enter your security system orders immediately. The chat system has been locked until your decision is made. So simply... Oh, well, I made a mistake. And everyone's safe now. Even if I turn these on, it doesn't change the situation at all. Oh wait, I forgot to turn that off. everything's coming together now. But why? Fire has been contained. The only answers! Your mother's not dead. This was going to be it's going to be hard to explain. When we sent your mother back in time, she never returned to her body. However, there was a single fault in our logic. The machine was designed perfectly. The machine is what... sorry. The machine is what's in the Tempest room, right? Correct. Anyway, we conducted many experiments and eventually came to the one fascinating conclusion. When our subject had traveled forward through time, the future was not set, so the time would bend to accommodate our time traveler. That is, the consciousness traveling through time would remain its own timeline. But when traveling backwards, things are not so simple. Begin scan floor B1. The consciousness would become lost in the mess that is time-space. So basically, in a nutshell, time-space continuum like you would watch in Back to the Future and some bullcrap. I would find a host which would own the consciousness, one which existed at the time that had been sent back to, but would not always find its host in its own universe. You've lost me. Our research would suggest that there are a nearly infinite amount of universes, each nearly identical, the only minute difference between them. Wait, only minute difference, whatever. So when Christina's mother traveled backwards through time, she was not alone. Trillions of her, maybe even more, traveled too. They would land randomly in different timelines. Some would land in the same timeline, and one consciousness would override the other. In some timelines, no one would ever know that Christina's mother had even left, or the consciousness that would return into her body wasn't from her universe. A rare few consciousness would have land back where they begin in their own universe. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, my voice is dry. I need my flavor water. Sorry. This game is just really catching my eye. I'm enjoying the storyline so hard right now because, just to tell you guys, I'm actually more of a guy that's more interested in the story, more or less, than the gameplay. If the gameplay kind of brings me to the point of pissing me off, but the storyline interests me, I'll force myself to just try to play the game even though it pisses me off. That's good. Nestle Pure Life Splash Flavor Water. Sponsor me. Okay, anyways. Back to the legitimate storyline that's going on right now. Because of this, the body remained empty and Christina's mother was effectively dead. But her consciousness lives on in another time, another universe. I'm not buying word of this. Calculation complete. No casualties expected. Well, fire on floor B1 and whatever. But it explains everything. This is why everything kept happening over and over again. This is why we're all alive, all here. Yes, it took me a while to figure it out, but when we have been brought here by the Tempest machine, Visitor, do you remember the time which you let everyone die apart from myself, correct? Yeah, then you gave me the access to Tempest room. Well, each of these people remember a different reality, one where there are only one survivor of the fire. That's right. I had to wait and do nothing while Chris died. I had to wait and do nothing as all of you died, time and time again. At the end of each of these realities, the survivor entered the Tempest machine, which had the clock set to the beginning of the disaster as the security measure. When each of us entered the machine, we were randomly shot into another universe. Some of us would have ended up back where we started, and no one else would remember what had just taken place. But there would be a few universes like this, where by chance all of us came from different universes into one. Well, 5, whatever. And... no, excuse me. And that is now that we all are here together now with memories of different futures. Whoa. Seriously, trippy shit. Tripping balls. But the chances of that happening would be practically zero. Actually, with many universes, as there are, it was incredibly likely that there would be probably hundreds of universes which the same thing has happened as happening here. Nothing about this seems incredibly likely, but it is the truth. Please enter your security system orders immediately. The chat system has been locked until your decision is made. Alright. Uh-oh. Trying to think. Alright, it's up to at least Troy to save the day. Alright, and activate. Alright, Troy to turn it off, and no one gets to die. Cool. I'm glad at least everyone gets to live in this situation. This game is pretty simple if you at least try to think about it. Actually, it is, even if you do think about it. The fire has been contained. Hey, all of you, hey, you got, like, hey, guys, all of your paths meet up here, right? They do? I suppose they must. Begin scan ground floor. Soon we'll be able to talk in person. No fire detected. I can't wait to see you again, Chris. I'm glad you're safe. I can't either, Steve. I can't believe you're alive. You're both alive. Well, hurry up then. I'm already there. Okay, I'm coming through right now. I can see you. I'm in. Me too. Hey, has anyone unlocked the doors for me so I can come down too? Hello? Anyone? Guys, stop talking in person for a second. Look at your messages, damn it. Typical. What do I do now? Visitor? Christina, can you ask Louis to open the door for me? Sorry, I don't think I'll have a chance to. Is something wrong? Where are you? I stepped out for a moment, and I'm at the Tempest entrance. I've been entirely up front with all of you. I haven't been entirely up front with all of you. What do you mean? I've been here before. Weren't you listening to Loney? We've all been here before. No, I've been here before. To the timeline just like this one, where we all managed to survive. Except, things went a little differently that time. For instance, I asked Lowly where the control for the Tempest machine were, and he told me that they were on the floor B2 in my section of the building. Later he explained the machine can't send consciousness back before the first time. It was turned on, which was when my mother was sent back through time. So I thought I'd give things another try, and I hopped back into the Tempest machine. Don't tell me. This time, while we were in the floor B2, I set the time machine back as far as I can go, to the moment I lost my mother. I'm going back 3 years to find my mother. That's crazy, but if you end up in another universe where she disappeared, then I'll break into here, and I'll travel again. What about the people who care about you in this universe? What about Steve? Seriously, you dumb bitch. Sorry, excuse my inappropriateness. You should know better than anyone what this feels like. You've had to choose one person's happiness over another's time and time again. In the timeline you came from, you even chose to kill me. I wish I could have had Steve and my mother both at once, but I don't have that choice. I've spent too long wishing she was with me to turn back now. Besides, in this world, I'm a murderer, an arsonist. There's no place for me here. Christina. You're not going to stop me, are you? No. No, I'm not. Tell Steve I'm sorry, and that I love him. Tell him that I hope we meet again somewhere sometime. But for now, goodbye. Goodbye, and good luck. Thanks, I think I'll need it. Christina disconnected. Reason, signal lost. Visitor has disconnected. End. Man! That ending, that kind of makes me mad a little now. We basically saved everyone, but now, god damn it. Okay, I get it. It's the end. Are you serious? That's it? That kind of annoys me. That ending kind of meh. Steven doesn't get a girlfriend. Everyone else makes it alive. The company owner is like, her. I still get to live, so meh. Whatever. Everyone gets to live. But the thing is, I never figured out who the visitor is, aka myself, in this entire storyline. Other than I guess I am a technical guest to, you know, deliver stuff. And that's it. I feel like there should be more to this storyline, and I did enjoy the game, and I still do. But that's how to do it for this episode of Flash Fridays. In the next episode, hopefully we'll head into a next game. If you guys have a suggestion for a Flash video game, put it in the comment section below. Until then, this has been Shin Nogawa. I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.